Good morning, Sparrows. Hey, ho. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Just depends on what time of day it is that you are watching this video. I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. You have opportunity to change. And I'm just going to share and share a little bit of inspirational juice with you this morning. Just a little bit. Hopefully, my voice will allow me to say what I'd like to say because our body tends to tell us when it needs rest, when it needs whatever it needs, right? And today is a day I'm not going to talk a whole lot. Otherwise, the consequence is I won't have a voice. How about that? And that's where I draw the line of lies because I need my voice to work. I need my voice to do everything, to talk to you, to talk to clients, to connect and engage every single day, right? So, good morning to you and happy birthday to everybody celebrating birthdays today. And happy birthday to you too. It's our birthday every morning. We are gifted with life and we wake up and we are here. So celebrate that and treat it as if it's the greatest thing because in essence it is. It is. There's no greater gift than life itself. So good morning to you. Topic today is surrounding diabetes. And I'm pretty sure you know individuals just like I know individuals who have been diagnosed with diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2. It is horrific. It's the epidemic of things right now. And it's been happening for a long time. As long as I can go back in memory, I hear or have heard about diabetes, sugar, things, whatever you want to call it. However, it is serious. It is serious. And I'm still hearing so many people that I love and care about are being diagnosed with it. It's scary. It's hard. And what do you do? Is it preventive? Is it actually hereditary? Changes can be made in your everyday, although challenging, but it can be changed. Your life don't have to end because you've been diagnosed. However, it's things that you can do if type 1, things of changing it. It's something as simple as what you eat. It's your mindset. It's what you do. It's loving yourself enough to make the changes that you're not accustomed to having. Good morning, Devil. Glad to see you. It's a tough situation, and my heart goes out to everyone having to deal with it. When you start losing limbs and your vision and your abilities to live fully in life, that's what's so heartbreaking. What do you do to prevent? Well, exercising is amazing. The choice of food necessary because we're accustomed to lifestyles, and lifestyles can change at any given moment. This very moment, actually. Lifestyles can change, but it's up to you to make the change. What are you willing to do to preserve your life, to elongate your life, and to have it fully and encompass with everything you enjoy every day? If you are someone with diabetes, my heart goes out to you. However, how is your life every day? Did you embrace the changes that are necessary? Are you still living your life the exact same as before you were diagnosed? Things like that. Just simply know you're not alone. There's so many people who has this horrible disease and they're living it in private. They don't want to share with other people that they have it as if it's something to be ashamed of. It's not. Don't be ashamed. Talk about it. Make the the difference in your life as well as someone else. You have to be courageous. You have to be courageous. And, you know, it doesn't define you. It's just a wake up call. Like, hey, some things have been taking place in your life that needs to be corrected. Make those changes and challenge yourself to get the results of those changes. There are some that actually have beat this disease, no longer have this disease. But it takes effort on your part to do what you have to do. The day can come when you can say that you no longer have it. And I read this morning because, I've heard the news again. In the past few weeks, I've heard diabetes twice. These are people I sincerely love extremely much. And I just kind of just fall back. I fall back every time I hear this news. And a lot of people, family and friends are like, Valerie, you can be so extreme. You can be extreme, with when you believe something and what you do. Because I don't eat a lot of things that I grew up eating. I don't. I do not. This is things that you are accustomed to eating and doing and not doing because hereditary, some say. It's genetic, some say. Culture, just not true. That's not true. It's not true at all. It's what you choose. You can choose it. Even though you grew up a certain way and conditioning and that, you don't have to live that way. When I became old enough to learn better, I do better. It's my choice to be better, to live better, and as long as I can. I'm not going to shorten my lifespan because of habits that I've created or something that I've learned from somebody else. I make the difference in my life. I make the choices for my life. And I became who I am becoming every single day because of the simple fact of being diagnosed with high cholesterol many years ago in the early 90s. So when that diagnosis came in, I knew for a fact Valerie Miller was changing her life impromptu that very moment. And I did, and I still live the way now as I chose back then because it's no reason to not be healthy. We can afford anything we want to do. I choose health because it is the new and only wealth to maintain your life completely. It's all up to you, Sparrow. It is. I want to read something to you that I found this morning. It says, diabetes is the leading cause of courage, self-awareness, persistence, maturity, empathy, appreciation, enlightenment, understanding, compassion, bravery, fortitude, substance, personality, daring, grit, and guts. Take that and fold it up and put it in your pocket for a while because these are what you are going to have to become in order to deal with it. You have to deal with it. And it's like I said, it's preventive. It's your mindset. It's how you're living every day. You have to understand where hereditary comes from. A lot of people say, oh, Valerie is just hereditary and it's inevitable to have it in my family. Not true. You have to look where hereditary comes from. Look at where hereditary comes from. When you were born perfect. You were not born with diabetes. You were not born this way. So you have to see where the train skipped the track. And it's all going back to mindset, how you live every day, and choosing not to change. That's where hereditary starts. Not changing. that becomes a continual part of diagnosis for a family. This person's diagnosed, that person's diagnosed. Then you hear it over and over, then you say it's hereditary. No, it's not. So it can be prevented if you choose, if you challenge yourself, if you actually love yourself that much. If you love yourself enough and you enjoy your leisures of life, when your career is affected, the one thing that you love more than anything in this world is affected by you not changing, by you not communicating and sharing that you've been diagnosed with such a disease, because there's so many people that can help you, encourage you, inspire you, give you that push to be greater every day, because it is challenging. When you get to the point to where you have to give yourself an insulin shot every day, that's hard. When you don't have the energy, when you don't have that push, get up and go, it's tough. However, you can get through it. You can live with it. It's not the end of the world. You just need to tweak a few things in order to get through it. So what do you want to choose? Stay where you are, sulk in it, let it defeat you, or you want to make the tweaks, the changes, the challenges, sound the alarm as a warning to the next person. You don't have to have this if you do this. Make sure that you're doing what's necessary for you, because your lifestyle is different from my lifestyle, and I respect yours, and I know you respect mine. However, it's inevitable. You have to make the greatest choices that is going to give you what you need to consume and continue to live in this temple. It's hard to have a positive mindset when you've lost a leg, when you've lost an arm, when you have lost vision in your eye, when your livelihood now has to change because you can't do what you used to do anymore. When simplicity of things, all you have to do is make changes to maintain your lifestyle. Change what you put on the tip of that spoon, what you put on the tip of that fork, and what you're cutting. There are times I have people that I know in my life, those that I care about, who have completely given up meat, who's just only on a vegetarian diet. Guess what the diagnosis was? It changed. It changed. Do you love meat so much you're not willing to give it up to live? I'm just saying. For a year, 2018, I went an entire year and over maybe a year and a half into midpoint of this year, I gave up red meat in my life. And I'm already green girl. My life changed so much. My physique changed. I leaned. It's so much that can come from simple changes and making a choice to change, to live a life that's different. It's scary. You have to learn that. But once you learn how to still eat great food, still have what you need in life, you can have it. Make better choices. Take the caffeine out of your life. Give up some of that meat. And I know, eat more vegetables. Be mindful of how you're preparing the food. It's the simple things that you live and learn. It's those things that changes the dynamic of your life. Love yourself enough to lose the weight. If you lose the weight, you get better diagnosis. Chances could be that you no longer have diabetes. If you believe that, if you have that type of faith, I have that type of faith. I shared last night on my live about how I keep mustard seeds around as encouragement for myself sometimes, because I need encouragement too at times. And when I need to do something, I'm challenging myself to do something. I constantly will go and get my mustard seed. And I will look at that mustard seed because you know how tiny it is. I'll look at that mustard seed and I will have the conversation with my God and say, you know what? You know I have to do this. I need the courage and strength to do this. So I pray over that mustard seed. I pop that thing in my mouth and I say, you know, God, guide me. And that's it. Once I do that, energy is there, focus is there, and what I need to do, what I need to say is there. It's there. I get it done. I get it done. And you can do it too. Do not let this disease defeat you. Make the choice to change. Make better choices when it comes to what you're eating, what you are putting inside of your body, your temple. Get the rest that you need. Cleanse often. If you're not cleansing quarterly, to get medications out of your body, to just detox foods and things that has been in your body for a long time. Every single quarter, 4 times a year, you should be cleansing. If you're not cleansing, that helps with weight loss. That helps with mindset. You see the transformation of who you are. You see it. It happens before your eyes. It happens before your eyes. And when you start seeing transformation, you start seeing change take place in your physique, you have energy. You're motivated. You have a positive mindset. Guess what that does? It encourages you to do more and more and more of that because it feels good. It tastes good. Cooking is great. Cooking is great. For me, I limit what I use. Canola oil, if that's all I have. Olive oil, but my creme de la creme of what I use to cook and eat with, if I have to sear or use for seasoning or whatnot, is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a beast. Change your palate, change your life. I am so serious, Sparrows. I can go on this topic all day long. It's one of my favorite topics. Health, because health is wealth. And the only wealth that you should be focused on is not monetary, but your health and well-being. Be wealthy in life. Be healthy. You can have all the money in the world. Guess what? If you're not healthy, what good is it? You can't take it with you. But you can live a vibrant life by the choices that you make for yourself. It don't have to be that challenging when you choose to rebrand your thoughts, change what you're purchasing, what you're eating, what you're drinking, all that. It's a beautiful thing. Life, you only have one. So sculpt it to be amazing while you're blessed to have it. It's just something I want to say this morning because it just rips my heart in two every time I hear the diagnosis of someone being diagnosed with diabetes, the #1 epidemic right now. It really is. And you can learn so much about yourself. You can become who you want. You can live the life. You can live the life, a great one. That's all I have for you. But what diabetes does, I want to wrap up with this quote by Zach Tone. And he says, diabetes reminds us that life is not promised, that every moment and every wave should be cherished. That's a mic drop. That's a bubble pop. That's truth. In essence, it's unsurmountable truth. So I love you to fabulous. I love you to good health. I love you for who you are. And I'm praying that you love yourself enough to make the changes that are necessary to give you a fulfilled, vibrant, and bountiful life, to do what you want, maintain your limbs, to keep your eyesight, simply by losing weight, getting exercise, making better choices with the food that you buy and bring into your home. Learn to read the nutrition chart on the back of every package. Read that. It tells you exactly what's inside of that package. And if it's not natural, don't eat it. Seriously. Because if you can't eat something that's amazing, that's going to give you life, that's going to give you energy, that's going to give you full, beautiful focus and vision, why are you eating it? Why are you sitting still every day knowing what you've put into your body is not great, however, you're not exercising? Why? These are questions that are necessary to be asked. Why? That's all I have. That's all I have for you this morning. It's a lot of whys. However, you know I am your conscious coach. And being a conscious lifestyle strategist, this is what I do. Health is a major part of the programs that I have. Trinity 365, that's full life transformation. That is my signature program. That is what every single client actually gets from me. Because when you can live a beautiful life 365 days, you don't have time to focus on anything else that's not worthy of greatness in your life. And impeccable health, necessary. Because when you're not healthy, it affects your career, it affects your relationships, it affects your faith, it affects every area of your life. It does. When you don't feel good, that's a problem. When you don't feel like you look good, that's a problem. But these are all things that can be corrected. That's all I have for you. If you need help, give me a call. Let me know. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's what I do. I introduce you to yourself. Deal with the things that's caused you to get where you are. Put those things away so you can awaken who you are and live and be who you were born to be completely, unapologetically. So be you and be fabulous all the time. Do what's necessary to have a full, abundant life. And it starts with you making the choice to encourage the changes, challenge yourself, love yourself, to be yourself. You sculpt you. It's your choice. It's all about you sculpting yourself and changing your mindset. Don't let a result or a diagnosis of diabetes doom you, because it's not the end of the world. It's just a wake-up call. However, tomorrow is not promised. So the changes that you desire today, I strongly suggest you implement those. It's your choice. It's up to you. So I'm here for you. That's all I have, because I can go on and on and on about this particular topic when it comes to health and living healthy, making those choices, because your health and your outcome of results is because of what you've chosen to put in your mouth, and not getting the proper rest, not exercising, all the things that you already know. You already know. However, it's up to you to be motivated to change it. And like I said, if you need help, that's what I'm here for. However, it just burdens my heart to hear that another person that I love and care about has been diagnosed with diabetes. It's not cool. It's not kosher. It is not fun. So when you can do things to prevent it, prevent it. When you can change it, change it. Challenge yourself to change it. Make the decision to change it to get a better outcome. And stop hiding behind hereditary. It's not hereditary. Hereditary is basically someone being diagnosed, never changing, and then teaching it to the next person, and then they get diagnosed, never changing, and then teaching it to the next person. It's a domino effect. You were not born diabetic. You became diabetic because of choices, living a lifestyle that needed adjustments, but just never made them. That's it. So on that note, I'm going to go because it's time for me to get out on my walk. I'm excited about it. And I need to stop talking to preserve my voice, the little I have of it left. Hi, Emmy. Good morning. Hi, Luana. So all you fabulous sparrows, have a fabulous day because you have been served your juice of inspiration for this morning. So throughout your day, be sure to be inspired. Be sure to ponder it. Be sure to sip on it, gulp it, whatever you need to do as long as you ingest it. Because I love you enough to share with you about it. Anything that has been diagnosed can be changed. Anything. Because you were not born that way. So on that note, love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Smooches.